Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Sunil Tripathi, and I welcome you all at the platform of Edutry. I request you all to please write your name, school name, and city. I request you all to write your name, school name, and city in live chat. It will give me an indication that I'm audible to you all or not. My humble request, please write your name, your school name, and your city in the live chat. It will give me an indication that I am audible to you all or not. We are going to start in next 2 minutes. We are going to start in next 2 minutes. My humble request, please write your name, your school name, and the city from where you have joined today's session. Next 2 minutes, we are going to start. Thank you. Once again, I welcome you all. I have requested you all to write your name, school name, and the city. It will give me an indication that I am audible to you all. We are going to start today's session. It is on National Curriculum Framework. I am presenting this on behalf of Edutry. Please do not forget to fill the Google form, which will be attached with this video on YouTube after 8 p.m. I am repeating, please fill the Google form, which will be attached with this video on YouTube after 8 p.m. There will be some questions to check that you have attended the session attentively or not. On the basis of your remarks, your answers, your certificate will be issued. Everyone who is attending today's session, they will get e-certificate on their email. When I was sending you the link on email, some of the mails were bouncing back. So if you are not receiving the mail within 10 days, I'm repeating, if you have not received the mail within 10 days for the certificate, please contact me on WhatsApp. I will try and help you to generate your certificate. Otherwise, you can check your mail and your certificate will be generated. Again, I'm reminding, please do write your name, school name, and the city. I will give you option. I will give you option how to check, how to ask questions. Whatever the question you want to ask, you can ask. Whatever the question you want to ask, you can ask in between. Let's start today's session. The agenda for the day, I will give you a brief introduction of Edutry. I will talk on the history of NCF. I will go on the curriculum and the subjects. I will go for the board of the examination, which we are expecting in years to come, not this year, in years to come. I will go on vocational education, and then I will take your questions. At present, please do not write your question in the chat box because it will go somewhere up and I will not be able to read. When I will tell you, please give your questions, then only start writing the question. In between, please take pen and paper or a diary and a pen and write whatever you feel it is suitable for you or it is important for you. Whatever you feel, you can start writing. Okay. Edutry organization, which we started in Gurgaon. We have 4 dimensions in which we are working. We are working for career counseling, group counseling, individual counseling, one-to-one counseling about the college courses when bachas are taking admission in different colleges, then which college is better than other, if you have 2 options, what to do if you want to reach one college, how you should be preparing, everything we are guiding bacha one-to-one. Group sessions in the schools, online sessions, we are taking a lot of sessions on the career counseling. We are doing teachers training at different level. We are doing stock market trainings. Many of the teachers are attending for last 3 years. We are doing this stock market training, and we are running financial literacy program as vocational program in many schools. So if you want to have your vocational training in the school for teachers, for students, or for parents, or you want to run financial literacy as a course in your school, you can contact us. Okay. After today's session, you will get a certificate from Edutry, which is ISO certified, MSME registered organization. So please, this certificate have value, keep it. It will help you as the guidelines of NCF and CBSE, which tells you for 10 days training, and some of the training you can take from Center of Excellence, and some of the training you can take from outside. So it will help you for that. Okay, NEP. The first NEP in India came in 1968. I'm repeating, the first NEP in India came in 1968, which was also known as Kothari Commission. After that, 72, then 86, which was amended in 1992. The latest NEP is 2020. Every NEP is followed by January NCF. NCF, what is the difference between NEP and NCF? In NEP, there is always objectives mentioned, what we are supposed to do. All the objectives are mentioned in NEP. NEP is a small document, but NCF says whatever the objectives which you are planning, how to reach, how to what is the process of achieving those objectives. So what to do is mentioned in NEP, and how to do is mentioned in NCF. So sometimes you may have in your mind why NEP and NCF, these are 2 documents. NEP is I have to go to Calcutta. This is my objective. It will be mentioned in NEP. Now, how to go Calcutta? I can take flight. I can go by rail. I can drive my own car. So what should be the process of doing that work? It is mentioned in NCF. The first NCF after independence came in 1975, then 88, 2000, 2005, the NCF which we are following, were following till date. But from this year, we are supposed to follow NCF 2023. In class 6, curriculum is coming from July. For other classes, the curriculum will come in years to come. Maybe next year, maybe next to next year. CBSE has not notified. NCERT has not notified. So when curriculum will come, that is other thing. But the things which you have to do from this year onwards, you have to follow something. Please do follow those things. I am going to mention that. Okay, so it is clearly written in NCF. It is a vision document of next 10, 15 years. It is not a document which is to be implemented from this year. Everything cannot be implemented from this year. It is a vision document for next few years. So please try to understand. Sometime I receive a lot of question that, sir, when new books will come. Whenever it will come, you have to start that class from that year. But whatever is the common thing that you have to start from this year, that is 24, 25. What are those? We are going to talk. Okay, the NCF is a huge document, 608 page. I'm repeating, NCF is a huge document, 608 page, divided into 5 units. First unit is about stages of education, time allocation, assessment. Second unit about theme of education, Indian system, inclusion of everyone, counseling, and use of technology. Third unit is about school subjects, level-wise, semester-wise, division of that school subject, pedagogy of teaching different level. The unit 4, that is unit D, it is about school culture and process. And the last unit, it is about ecosystem, teacher, parent, community, how to combine all these and run the school. My humble request, if I'm audible to you all, please write audible in the chat box. My humble request, if I'm audible to you all, please write audible in the chat box to give me confirmation that I'm audible to you all. My humble request. Okay. Now, if you see part A, it talks about division of school into different stages, which says 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. I'm repeating, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. As a teacher, as a principal, as a vice principal, as a coordinator, you must be aware what is this 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 system. Till today, we are following 10 plus 2 system as per NCF 2005. But as per NCF 2023, we are supposed to follow 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Means after 5, there will be assessment. After 3, there will be assessment. After 3, again assessment. After 4, that means these are the levels of assessment of checking minimum learning. Minimum learning. After this, minimum learning will be checked. No doubt, there will be examination every year, every semester, every quarter. But this 5, after 5, Bacha have attended the 5 years of education, then his minimum learning will be checked. After 3, then again, after 3, then again, like that. So to check that minimum learning has been achieved or not, this system has been created. First 5 year, which is divided into 2 parts, preschool level 1 and preschool level 2. Preschool level 1 is pre-nursery, nursery, and KG, which was earlier Anganwadi system. Now it has come into the school system. In the NCF document, it is written Bal Vatika 1, Bal Vatika 2, and Bal Vatika 3. In this, the emphasis is on one language, and that too, the native language of the child. We have to communicate with the child. We have to make our education system that language bacha is able to understand everything, all the instructions given to the child into that language. So that pre-nursery, nursery, and KG. When it comes to preschool level 2, which is classes 1 and 2, there is 2 languages. Out of these 2 languages, one should be native to India. Now, when it is saying one should be native to India, It is not saying second should be English. Second can be anything. The second can also be native to India or can be English or can be something whatever. But it is clearly written in the document out of 2 languages at preschool level 2, one should be native to India. For second, nothing is mentioned. So depending upon which part of India you are, suppose I am in Punjab and I want Hindi and Punjabi, it can be. Nowhere it is written that second should be English. But if bachas are in CBSE school, English medium school, so parents do expect that English should be the second language. And we have to run that because we are the part of the society, and whatever is the expectation of the society, we have to follow. So 2 languages, one should be native to India, second is mathematics, and third is art education. This is the part of preschool level 2. Now, preparatory level is 3, 4, and 5. Class 3, class 4, and class 5. In class 3, 2 languages, again, one should be native to India, mathematics, art education, physical education, and the new word is TWAU, the world around us. I am repeating, TWAU, the world around us. The world around us is nothing but new name of your EVS. Some part of science, some part of social science, making them as EVS, what you were teaching, now it is called as TWAU. Try to use this terminology in your timetable. Try to use this terminology in your date sheets and all, wherever you want to use. Instead of EVS, make a culture of using the word TWAU. The middle level, which is class 6, 7, and 8. Class 6, 7, and 8. In class 6, 7, 8, they are talking about 3 languages. Out of these 3, 2 should be native to India. I'm repeating, at class 6, 7, and 8, they are talking about 3 languages. 2 should be native to India. 1 can be any. Now, mathematics, social science, science, physical education, art education. Then one new thing is here, VE. This VE is not value education. It is vocational education. I'm repeating, it is vocational education. That means class 6 onwards, vocational education is compulsory as per NCF 2023. That means if we are following NCF 2023 in class 6 this year as per CBSE guideline, that means we have to go for vocational education compulsory in class 6. Till date, it was advisory. School may use, school may not use. But after the implementation of NCF 2023, it is compulsory to give this subject. Now, secondary level. Now, secondary level is again 2 parts, secondary level 1, secondary level 2. Now, there is no concept of senior secondary. You can find in this document, there is no senior secondary. Secondary level 1, secondary level 2. Secondary level 1 is 9th and 10th. Secondary level 2 is 11th and 12th. Secondary level 1 will have 3 plus 7 formula, and secondary level 2 will have 2 plus 4 plus 1 formula. What is this 3 plus 7 formula and what is this 2 plus 4 plus 1 formula? I will take you in my subsequent slides. If there is any confusion, you can write in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm going back. Now, page number 62 of NCF 2023. Page number 62, very important. I will not go into detail because there are teachers from nursery, there are teachers from preparatory, there are teachers from senior secondary. Depending upon, there is no senior secondary now, only secondary, level 1 and secondary level 2. Now, depending upon which level you are teaching, you have to adopt the pedagogy accordingly. Please go through the document, open page number 62 and onwards, whatever the level you are teaching, you are a senior school teacher, you are a middle school teacher, you are a junior school teacher. When they are talking about foundation level, they are talking about activity-based teaching. When they are talking about preparatory level, they are talking about discovery method. And now what is this discovery method? We are having other training of pedagogies. If any one of you want to attend, you can write me. I will send you the link of that training also in future whenever we will be conducting. Middle school, they are talking about experimental learning. And in senior school, they are talking about self-study, flexibility. So they have given a lot of detail what pedagogy of teaching learning process we need to adopt at a different level. Please go through it. Okay, page number 64, which the very important circle in this is socio-emotional processes. Please read this page whenever you have time. Summer vacations are going on in some of the school. Please read this page. Changes in individual relationships, changes in emotions, changes in personality. You must have seen the result of NEET. You must have heard about the news today. One child in Kota suicide after the NEET result. You must have heard about 67 bacha got 720 out of 720 in the NEET. Think about what is happening in the mind, what type of stress they are having, how to prepare the bachas to handle those stress. This page and the subsequent pages are talking about this. Please, school counselors, school heads, even all the class teachers must read these pages and act as a counselor in the school. Act as a counselor in the school. Now, if you go through page number 189 of this document, why I'm mentioning the page number so that whenever you have time, you can go through these pages and verify some of the things. You can go evaluate, read if you have reading habit. Teacher and principal have long been naturally vested with the responsibility of guiding and counseling students and families. Please try to understand, only teaching my subject, that is accountancy, economics, business studies, physics, chemistry, mathematics, is not my responsibility. Whatever the depth of knowledge you may be having, whatever the content you may be knowing, please, now those days have gone when you will be delivering the content and you assume that I'm the best teacher. Please, that work is being done by coaching centers, by tuition teachers, by some videos made by different platforms. I do not want to mention here. Please, our responsibility is to guide and counsel bachas as well as parents. Do not say that parents are like this, parents are like that. Parents are excellent parents. These bachas are excellent bachas. We are the part of society. Whatever they are, only because of us. So we have to take a responsibility as educator, and we have to guide each and every bacha and the parent as per their need. As per their need. Okay, please try to understand the why factor of education. Generally, when we are a teacher, we talk about what and how. What to teach, how to teach. I have to teach accountancy, then what topics and what should be my delivery method. That is the no. First of all, as a teacher, you should understand What is curricular aim? What is curricular goal? What are the competencies to be developed and what learning outcomes you are expecting? Unless until you uh, go into the depth of curricular aim, curricular goal, competencies, and learning outcomes, you cannot guide the child, you cannot teach the child, you can only deliver the content. And delivering the content will not help you. If you want that child should grow, his competencies should be developed, his skills should be developed, then you have to understand these four terms: curricular aim, curricular goal, competencies, and learning outcomes. In the pedagogy meetings, in the pedagogy training, we go into the detail of that. I'm giving you one example. Suppose a child of class 9th was given a question of physics, which he was supposed to solve. And in the examination, he could not solve. You mark the paper and he got 0, and you wrote child is not good in physics. Parent read that remarks and parent sent the child for the tuition of physics. But try to understand why child could not attempt that question. It was due to lack of knowledge of physics, or child was not knowing the language of the question. So there was no fault, there was no mistake, no deficiency in the knowledge of the physics of the child, but child was sent to the tuition of physics. Instead of that, child should have been sent to the tuition of language because he was lacking into that competency. Another thing, suppose child knew the language, child knew the physics, but child did not know how to solve. That mathematical skills was not good. That is the reason child could not solve the question. So child's mathematics was at fault, not the physics, but child had been given remedial classes of physics. So why factor, if you go through the why factor of education, you will be able to help the child. If you will go on to what or how factor of education, you will not be able to help the child. Let's understand the subjects, school subjects as per NCF. All the subjects has been divided into 4 groups: group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. These are the 4 groups. All the subjects has been divided into 8 curricular areas. I'm repeating, all the subjects have been divided into 4 groups. All the subjects have been divided into 8 curricular areas. Then there are subjects, and in every subject there are courses. Courses has not been yet developed. It is in the process. NCERT team is doing. Once it will be done, it will be released. Till date, there are only subjects, and we are the subject teachers. But in years to come, there will be courses in each subject. For example, in mathematics, mathematical foundation will be one course. Algebra can be another course. Calculus can be another course, and probability can be another course. These can be the 4 courses. Child may be studying these 4 courses in different semesters. Okay. So let's understand. Group 1 has all the languages. Group 1 has all the languages, whether it is native to India or it is foreign language, classical language, all the languages are the part of Group 1. Group 2 has art education, physical education, and vocational education, the subject in which bacha do a lot of masti. That is the part of Group 2, art education, physical education, and vocational education. Group 3 has social science and IDA. IDA is mainly that subject which earlier called as commerce. So now there is no concept of commerce. It is mainly the all the subjects which commerce which are used to take, that has been grouped into IDA. Then group 4 has mathematics and computational thinking, and group 5 has sciences. Group 4 has sciences also along with mathematics. I'm repeating: group 1 languages, group 2 art education, physical education, vocational education, group 3 social science and IDA, group 4 mathematics and science. 4 group, and 8 curricular area. How 8? In the first, there is 1 curricular area. In second, there are 3. 3 plus 1, 4. In third, again 2. And in fourth, again 2. Total 8 curricular areas. Okay. Now, what NCF is saying, it is saying that partial implementation. Nowhere in the NCF it is written that whatever is there in the NCF will be implemented then and there, that is from 24, 25 or 23, 24. No, it is partially depending upon the resources, depending upon the time, depending upon the planning, depending upon the requirement. It will be partially implemented in phases in the schools. Okay. Now, 2 new subjects, very important for everyone. 2 new subjects are coming at secondary stage. First subject is called as individual in society, which will be in class 9th, and as per the NCF, social science teachers are supposed to teach this subject. I am repeating, the new subject which will be coming in class 9th, which will be coming, it is not coming this year, it is coming next year or not, I don't know, but it is bound to come in years to come. Okay, individual in society, this is a subject which will come in class 9th, and social science teachers who are expected to teach this subject. That means the content of this subject will be related to social sciences. Another subject which is environmental education. Environmental education will come in class 10th. This subject will come, I'm repeating again and again. It is not coming this year, it is not coming next year, it will come. And the science teacher are expected, all the science teachers of the school are expected to teach this subject. That means content of this subject will be related to sciences. So these are 2 very important subjects. You can go through the IB curriculum. IB curriculum already have these 2 subjects. So you can go these 2 subjects from the IB curriculum. You will get an idea what will be the content of these subjects. Okay. Now, class 9th and 10th, I told you 3 plus 7 formula. 3 plus 7 formula. There are 8 curricular areas. First curricular area is language. From language, child will take 3 languages. I am repeating, there are total 8 curricular areas, which I have already shown you. From these 8 curricular areas, first is the language. From this, child will take 3 languages. 2 should be native to India. Out of 3 languages, 2 should be native to India. Suppose I'm in Delhi. For Delhi, it can be Hindi, Sanskrit, and third can be the English. Same way, if I'm in Tamil Nadu, the Tamil can be 1 language, Hindi can be another language, or Sanskrit can be another language. That the 2 are the native to India, and third can be English, whatever they want. I'm in Punjab, then Hindi and Punjabi can be 2 languages which are native to India, and third can be the English. So out of these 8 curricular areas, from language, 3 languages, then 7 curricular areas, 1 subject from each. 1 subject from each. Art education, vocational education, physical education, social science, IDA, science, and maths. Please, 8 curricular areas. First curricular area is language, from language 3, and then 7, 1, 1, 1, 1 from each. 3 plus 7 formula. So total 10 subjects will be there in class 9th and 10th. If you go through my slide, out of these 10 subjects, 7 are in blue and 3 are in purple. The blue one, it is written external examination. That means bacha will sit for board. The purple one, it is written local assessment with external examiner. That means somebody from some other school will come to our school, assess the child on different parameters which will be released by the board, and marks will be allocated accordingly. So 3 subjects, that is art education, physical education, and vocational education. There will be no board. 7 subjects, that is all 3 languages, then mathematics, science, social science, and environmental education. There will be both. I am going to class 11th and 12th. In 11th and 12th, there are total, again, 4 groups. Out of 4 groups, from group 1, child will take 2 languages. From group 1, child will take 2 languages, and 1 should be native to India. Child will take in years to come. At present, in class 11th and 12th, all the children are supposed to take only 1 language. They can take additional, but they are supposed to take minimum 1 language. But in years to come, they will be supposed to take 2 languages. 1 should be native to India. Out of 4 groups, group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, language, 2 languages. Now 3 groups are left. Out of these 3 groups, child can select any 2 group, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, minimum 2. That means child can select 2, 3, 4 also. Language child have to take. 3 groups are left. Out of these 3, child can select minimum 2 group. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, or 1, 2, 3, minimum 2. And from the selected group, child need to take 4 subjects. 4 subjects. That means, suppose child has selected 1 and 2. So 2 from here, 2 from here, or 3 from here, 1 from here, or 1 from here, 3 from here. Child has selected these 2, 3 from here, 1 from here, 3 from here, 1 from here, 2 from here, 2 from here. So whatever the combination child want to take, child can take. But if you go into the detail of those groups, you will find comfortably child can take the same subjects which children are taking nowadays. So there is no if and but, only one addition, that is additional language in class 11th and 12th. Okay, this is some data given by NCF that what combination bacha can take. It is on page number 30 of the NCF. Please go through it. You will find the same combination which children are taking nowadays. Now, pedagogy of teaching at higher school, that is secondary school level 2. If you see, they are talking that the textbook plays important role till class 9th and 10th. In 11th and 12th, we will be moving into more of research system where content will be there and bachas are supposed to study from anywhere as we do into our university education system. So that will be coming, that group study, self-study, from the curriculum bacha will be supposed to do. It is not like that there is an NCERT book, patla sa, and bacha is supposed to go for that. No, it will not be like that. The thin NCERT book will not be like that in years to come. No doubt curriculum will be there. Some content related to curriculum will also be there. But to build competencies, they will be supposed to do the research, go on the content, and then study. Okay. Curriculum planning. Now there are 2 bodies. One is CBSE, Haryana board, UP board, ICSE, different type of boards. And one is NCERT and SCERT. Now it is clearly written in the NCF 2023 that NCERT and SCERT will be working on curriculum and training. And boards will be only the examination body. They are not the curriculum body. They will not be issuing the curriculum. Curriculum will be issued by NCERT and CBSE will be taking examination. CBSE will be checking the bacha whether bacha has achieved the minimum learning or not. That will be the work of the board. They will be certifying that yes, child has achieved that learning. So child is 10th pass, 12th pass, whatever it is. So board examination, conducting examination is the work of the board, and issuing curriculum, planning curriculum is the work of NCERT. Okay. Next part I'm going. Next is semester system. In years to come, there will be semester system. That means Bacha will be giving examination of half syllabus in semester 1 and half syllabus in semester 2. Nowadays, in class 12, bachas are appearing for full syllabus in the month of March. But in years to come, it will not happen next year. It is not happening this year. In years to come, half syllabus they will be appearing in September. Half syllabus they will be appearing in the year that is March year. Okay, but one thing, having semester and having examination twice, these are two different things. I'm repeating, having semester and having examination twice, these are the two different things. You must have heard about CBSE is going to conduct two boards in 25-26. That means full syllabus will be tested twice, one in the month of December, January, and another can be in the month of March, April. Bacha can appear any of these two or both of these two, and best of his performance or her performance will be marked. But having semester means Bacha will be appearing in September for half syllabus and Bacha will be appearing in the March for half syllabus. Now, having giving him twice chances means September examination will have two times. One may be in September, another may be in October. And the March examination will also have two times. That may be one may be in February, one may be in March. So that is giving two chances and having semester, dividing the syllabus. These are two different things. That means yearly examination twice means two board. Semester examination twice means four boards. You have to remember this. Okay, now page number 123 onwards, they are talking about what should be the assessment thing, how we are supposed to assess the child. At foundation stage, the observation method they are talking about. At preparatory stage, they are talking about summative assessment. At middle stage, they are talking about oral and written test along with summative assessment. And at secondary stage, board stage, they are talking about essay type questions, open book text questions that you will find in years to come. Big length wala question that will be coming in the board examination. Some booklet will be given to the child. Child is supposed to read that booklet, and then the questions will be there. They are on the basis of that booklet. That is open book test. Okay. Another thing, if you go through any of the document of the board, they talk about focusing on competencies. And if you go through the board papers of this year, you will find a lot of questions. Instead of true and false, you must have failed statement-based question, the assertion reasoning question. These are the competency-based questions. And the same examination twice means every year, every examination, bacha will be given two chances and competencies will be checked. Okay. Now you may be feeling if board will happen so many times, when the paper will be prepared, when the checking will happen, it will consume a lot of time. What will go? So please, there is a system being created both by CBSE and by NCERT. They are working for that so that smooth transition can happen. Question banks are being created. Use of AI tools will happen, use of software will happen, and then examination will be conducted in limited time so that wastage of time will not happen. So don't worry about that. There are bodies which are working, there are committees which are working, there are planning mechanisms which is already happening. So you need not to worry about that. What will happen if there is two semesters, then how all these things happen? Your time will not be wasted. Provisions are being done for that. Another thing, in years to come, again, I'm telling in years to come, for every subject, there will be basic and advanced. For example, in class 10th board mathematics, there is standard mathematics and basic mathematics. Same way, in years to come, The expectation as per NCF is advanced accountancy, basic accountancy, advanced physics, basic physics, advanced chemistry, basic chemistry. For every subject, there should be different level, and child can adopt any, can choose any depending upon his or her future plan. Now, teachers training will be there. Some teachers will be categorized as test developer. Another teacher can be categorized as reviewer of the question. Third can be categorized as translators. Fourth can be categorized as evaluators. And for that, formal university certification courses will be there. All the teachers who are in teaching nowadays, they will be trained, they will be certified, and then they will be called by the board or the NCRT to frame the questions, make the curriculum and all those things. So a lot of training is going to happen. Don't worry about that, how these things will happen. A lot of training is already happening, and a lot of training is going to happen. And another thing, when I'm talking about AI will be used, software will be used, that does not mean only MCQ question will come into board. No, not at all. Long answer and short answer, both type of questions will come into board. Select response question and construct response question. Both type of question will come into board, and you have to prepare your students accordingly. Okay, now I am moving for vocational education, art education, physical education. For this, I have already told you that board will not conduct examination for these three subjects. There will be local assessment with external examiner. Somebody from other school will come to your school. A mechanism will be made, maybe like that we are conducting our physics practical or chemistry practical, something like that. I'm not sure it will be exact like that or some changes can be there, but mechanism will be developed where teachers will be coming from outside. They will be assessing your child. They will be marked. But please, you must have all gone through the circular issued by CBSE yesterday that your practical marks and your theory marks, theory physics marks and practical physics, there is a lot of variation nowadays. 500 schools have been issued notice. So in years to come, the things will be rationalized. Teachers will come to your school. They will assess the child. Assessment will happen. 75% will be practical. 25% will be theory. Examination will be held in the school. Marks will be sent to the board, and that will be printed in the mark sheet. Okay, now I'm going for the vocational education. One thing is very important in this document, page number 445. Vocational education can be integrated within the school within the constraint of existing teacher force and resources. So what education, what vocational education you will start, it totally depends upon you, what type of resources you have and what type of teachers you have. You are not supposed to hire as per this any teacher who will be called as vocational teacher. No, your physics teachers may be having a course of electronics. Your bio teacher may be having a course of gardening. Your finance teacher, your accountancy teacher can be having a course of financial literacy. So that way you can frame your vocational education accordingly. Okay. Vocational education has been divided into three parts. First is called as work with life, where there will be courses around plants and animals. Another is work with material and machines, where there will be courses around material and machines. And third is work with human services, where there will be courses related to trade, transport, media, and entertainment. So these are the three categories which has been given. I'm going on some of the detail, but you can go through page number 445 onwards of this document. Then you will get the more in-depth of the vocational education. Now, if you see 452 of this page, they are talking about in middle school. Middle school is 6, 7, 8. The skill for work to be focused. 3 projects can be given in each class. Bacha can choose any. And they have given one example: agriculture and animal husbandry concepts from botany and zoology can be integrated in your vocational education. So you have to integrate your vocational education with your normal subjects. Try to integrate that. Whatever you are teaching in the electronics, in the physics and electronic club or electronic physical vocational education, that you need to club. In class 11th and 12th, when they are talking about vocational education, they are saying you plan your vocational education in such a manner that your child will be able to understand different concepts, science, commerce, humanities, and will be able to understand and choose different stream after class 10. So you plan 3 types of vocational education in your school in class 9 and 10, and give the bacha a chance so that he can go through 1, 2, 3, and then decide what stream will be better for him. That is called a enabling student to make informed choice. If you go through page number 450 of this document, they have given you some of the suggestions what you can choose as a vocational education. These are only suggestions. These are not concrete lists that you are supposed to do this. You can have some of the soil management, livestock, financial services, tailoring, carpentry, healthcare. They have divided into life, machines, and human services. Whatever suits you. If you are in Gurgaon, you can choose ICT or something like that. If you are in some villages, you can think about some horticulture or something like that. In Gurgaon, if you start choosing that animal, something like that, or you will not find places or something like that. So you have to think what is as per the requirement, as per the resources available, as per the demand of the parents. Because in big cities, the parents may have something in their mind, financial literacy, ICT. In the villages, there can be pottery or something, tailoring for the girls and all, beauty services for the girls, so that they can be made enabled for their life. So that you have to think which type of school you are running, in which type of school you are working, what is the local requirement of the child. That you have to understand. I'm very thankful that more than 500 people are attending this workshop live. I have received approx 2,000 registration. I have sent the mail. I was not able to conduct it on Zoom because Zoom has the limit of 100. That is the reason I'm doing it live on YouTube. Link will be available. You can share this link to your friends in the school so that they can go through. I will attach a Google form with this video 8 p.m. today. After 8 p.m., please fill that Google form. Tell your friends to go through the video, fill the Google form, and your certificate will be generated. I'm repeating, your certificate will be generated. Go through the video. Then there will be a Google form. Fill that Google form. There will be some questions. You are supposed to answer those questions. And on the basis of your answers, your certificate will be generated. There are 7 training starting from today, then tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and like that. For all the training, separate certificate will be generated using separate Google form. So please, every day, fill the Google form, attend the training, and then answer the questions, and your certificate will be sent on your mail. If you do not receive the mail, please do not ping me today. I have not received the certificate. I'm telling you, you will receive your certificate in next 10 days. So after 10 days, if you have not received the certificate, please ping me on my WhatsApp number. That is 9999469946. I'm repeating, if you could not receive your certificate, ping me on my WhatsApp 9999469946, and I will send your certificate on your WhatsApp also. Okay. And those who could not attend at this point of time, they can attend even at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or tomorrow. This link will be available. You can go through the video. This training will be always available on my YouTube. Now, they have given you some example that when you are running vocational education in the school, try to have advanced level in advanced classes. For example, if you are running agriculture in class 9, try to have gardening in the class 10. If you are running in plumbing in class 11, try to have carpentry in class 11, class 10, 9 and 10. Then if you are running in class 9, beauty and wellness, try to have nursing care in class 10th. Why? Agriculture and gardening, these are related to each other. Plumbing, bacha is using pitch, splash and all, and carpentry also bacha will be doing the same thing related to that. So try to have that advanced level so that ki bacha have the depth of knowledge in different level. Should not be like that ki bacha is doing plumbing in class 9th and nursing care in class 10th. No, it will not help the child. So try to have the something related to the same trade in advanced classes. This is just suggestion. No doubt, bacha can take any vocational education depending upon your school resources and requirement of the bacha, but they have given you one suggestion. Another thing, there is a document, NSQF, National Skill Qualification Framework. Please go through this document. You will get to know how much vocational education you are supposed to teach. They have told very basic knowledge, how to use pitch cuts, how to use plus, how to remove a tube light, put another tube light. If your what we say that one tap is not working, how to remove that tap, fix the new tap, that type of very basic thing. Financial literacy, very basic. You are not supposed to make someone stock market specialist in financial literacy. You are not supposed to make someone some BTech electronics in a school in electronic. So please, very basic thing, how to handle the tools and all, you have to teach the child. Okay. For art education, again, they have divided the art education different. If you are any one of you are art teacher, visual art, theater, music, dance, they have told you should have the curriculum of art education. 6, what you are supposed to teach in 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. Art education should be structured in that manner. It should not be like a bacha is going every day in the art class and making some art, and coming back. No. What is the curriculum? What is the competency you are building using in those classes? What are the progress from class to class 7 to class 8 to class 9, like that? So there should be some linkage curriculum you are supposed to make and then plan your art classes. They have given the detail. You can divide your visual art into drawing, painting, sculpture, textile, theater also, music also, dance also. I'm not an art specialist, so I cannot tell you what is the difference between Indian folk and Indian classical. I do not know even, but they have given this data in the document. So if you are an art teacher or you are a principal of school, please tell your art teacher to go through page number 490 and or the pages around that, and then make the curriculum class-wise. Then what we are supposed to do in that particular class, divide the thing and make the plan. Now, for every stage, NCF has given clear time allocation. The timetable has been already given. So when you are planning your school timetable, try to match it. So because you know in the years to come, it is if these are the subjects, you have to adopt it. So try to match your school timetable with this timetable, what NCF has given, so that the number of periods will be equal to that. That they have given you a brief idea. No doubt you can change as per your requirement, but try to follow at least how many periods, how much time, that all those things. Okay, for middle school also they have given. And if you go into detail, I was saying the middle school, if you go into the vocational education at middle school and mathematics at middle school, you will find same number of hours. That means vocational education is not to be taken, we will do it. No, you have to do it very seriously. It is very important subject. It is just like teaching mathematics or science or social science. You have to allocate period approximately every day. Same happens in class 9th and 10th. If you go through the vocational education in class 9th and 10th, you will find the number of period for mathematics in class 9th and 10th and vocational education period. These are the equal number of period. So in years to come, you have to take vocational education very seriously. It is not like that we put one subject, one period on Saturday and it will happen. No, it will not happen. Okay. Another thing, if you go through page number 534 onwards, you will find some committees they are talking. Please, nobody will come to your school to say that please make these committees. Please, it should be the part of your school. You have to make your Bal Sabha, there's a school council where you have head girl, head boy. So they have given the name Bal Sabha, Bal Panchayat, different forums they are talking about. Different forums they are talking about. Then they are talking about different multiple committees where students can be the part of that committees for some time. Then another students can be part of the school class monitor, the activity, that type of committee they are talking about. Okay, and midday meals, and they are talking about some committees to see the working of the school, how midday meal is working, how canteen is working, plantation work, the Malis are doing their work, how they are putting the plants. So that type of committee, please make some committees of your senior students, class 8, 9, 10, or maybe 11, 12, who will be seeing whether the plants are kept in the corridor or in the receptions are kept properly or not. So that, because once, if you will not do that, bacha will not get the habit of decision making, taking responsibility. If you will assume bacha is small, then what will happen to the college? So please, they have given you some examples, make eco club, music club, heritage club. I have been visiting many of the schools, and very good schools are doing all these things already. Already, maximum of the schools, good schools are doing all these things already. But what the page itself, page 534, saying that make child responsible. Make child responsible. Do not do everything yourself. They will do wrong. They will do wrong. If you will get them responsibility, they will do some mistakes. But only by doing mistake, they will learn. So please give some responsibilities to the students and try to observe, try to guide, try to motivate. Then only you can make them responsible citizen of India. Now, they are talking about teachers training program. They are saying that every year, 15 days teachers training program is compulsory. Earlier, as per CBSE guidelines, 50 hours teachers training program was compulsory, 25 hours from Center of Excellence and 25 hours from outside. But as per this, they are saying 10 to 15 days, minimum 10, maximum 15 days teachers training program is compulsory. So my humble request, whenever as a principal, if you are conducting some training, as a coordinator, if you are conducting some training about paper framing and all, if you are the physical education teacher, you are taking some training of yoga and all, meditation and all, make those things. These are the parts of teacher training. These are the parts of teacher training. Document it, frame it somewhere, keep it somewhere, file it somewhere. It will be counted as your teacher's training program. And if you want any help from Edutry to conduct teacher's training program in your school, you are most welcome. You can call me on my WhatsApp number. You can drop me a message. My team will contact. We go to different schools for different type of teachers training. Okay. Another thing, they are talking about school management committees. So if you see, earlier it was PTA. If I was going through NCF 2005, it was written parent. Now this NCF 2023, it is clearly written mother. PTA. PTA must have mother, school, alumni, and local. One person from local, maybe your pradhan of the school or pradhan of your area where school is located, maybe RWA, president of your area, like that. So they are talking about that. So please make your committee, school management committee, in that manner that this type of representation will be there, because it is the expectation of this. They are talking about some school development plan committees and all the schools are doing short-term goals, long-term goals to be made, that maximum of the schools are doing. These are your personal documents. So make it, but I'm telling you, go through page number 570 of NCF so that you can plan accordingly. Thank you very much. I have told all of you that I will not take more than 1 hour. Now I'm open for taking question answer. Whatever the questions you want to ask, you can start. Whatever the praise you want to give, whatever the scolding you want to give. If you find this training good, please write your feedback. If you find this training not good, give me feedback so that tomorrow when I'm coming with another training, that is National Credit Framework, I will improve myself. I'm waiting for the questions from you all. Please do ask question, whatever the questions you want. Write your name and city, and if possible school name, and ask your questions. I'm here to take each and every question. My humble request, to fill the Google form which will be attached with this video on YouTube. You will find that Google form only on YouTube. When you will find not present, you will find after 8 p.m. today. Do fill that Google form only, then your certificate will be generated. The earlier Google form was for registration only. This Google form will be for certificate. Every day, one Google form will be there. Please do fill that Google form so that your certificate can be generated. Again, I'm requesting, I'm here to take all the questions, whatever the questions you want to ask, you can ask the question. Again, this is 608-page document, very detailed. It cannot be covered in 1 hour. I have tried my best. Whatever is common, which is required for everyone as a teacher, as a principal, as a coordinator, as a headmistress of the school, or some of you, maybe the B.Ed students, I have requested you, teachers, to send the link to the B.Ed students also, said that whenever you will be preparing for the examination or the interviews, you may be asked some of the questions. So you should be prepared about NCF, what NCF is all about, what is the expectation. My humble request, to ask your queries. I am now giving you all the authorities, right in the live chat, whatever you want to ask. Please do ask. I can see more than 500 teachers who is attending. So please do ask your questions. If you are not asking the question, I'm assuming I have given all the clarity. If you are not asking the questions, I'm assuming that I have given all the clarity. Any question anyone wants to ask? If we want to watch your video again, will it will be available on YouTube channel? Yes, Ambika, it will be available. Google Form will be available on this channel as a link in the description after 8 p.m. Link for the Google Form will be available after 8 p.m. I'm repeating, Asha Negi, Google Form will be available. Minu Chopra, ma'am, NCF explain clarity. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Local assessment means as you conduct your practicals. Local assessment means as you conduct your practicals for physics, chemistry, physical education, accountancy, business study. You conduct your practicals. Some teacher from nearby school come to your school. That is called a local assessment. I have tried my best. It was informative session. Thank you, Parulji. Curricular goals for the science middle schools level. Sir, I will have a session on pedagogy where I will explain this if you want. Feedback form will be available after 8 p.m. Okay, language will be compulsory or extra credit will be allotted to the students who opted. Yes, language will be compulsory. 3 language in 6, 7, 8, 3 language in 9, 10, 2 language in 11th and 12th. Somebody has written not audible. I don't know why. Who will pay for the teachers training as you told? If your school will pay or you will pay, depending upon what type of school you go, depending on what the resources your school have, it upon. But teachers training are compulsory even today. As per CBSE, teachers training are happening in many schools, and sometimes school pay, sometimes you have to register yourself depending upon the resources. Again, I'm repeating, explain this all the doubts. Or thank you very much, everyone. I have received a lot of thank you from you. I promise tomorrow's session will be as good as today's session. All the 6 sessions will be as good as. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope I have done justice with this 1 hour. I have tried my best. Thank you very much, everyone, for everything. And let's meet tomorrow. Please do fill the Google form. I'm again repeating, please do fill the Google form so that your certificates can be generated.